Hello and welcome back to my channel, everyone. My name is Kendra Curry and I'm your life and relationship coach. You may be new to my channel. Thank you so much for joining in. If you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. You guys may notice that this is a 2 for 2 today. I'm going to go ahead and just touch on a very alarming thing in the field of dating, relationship coaching, life coaching. I'm always confronted with someone in a terrible situation. They could be dealing with a cheating spouse, dealing with someone who has not been honest about their relationship status, someone who's just stringing them along, dragging them along. Like, I've heard it all, seen it all, and I just think that in this time we're in right now, I just need to go ahead and just begin to shed some light on some things. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. Just to give my disclaimer, I am not a therapist. I am not a mental health counselor. Time they're struggling really bad mentally, and they're not capable yet of self-sustaining themselves. I do believe that they should seek out definitely therapy and counseling. In the field of life coaching, we are not doctors, so definitely you want to get that help. And if I can refer you to someone, I definitely know a few people out there in the medical field with my background, being a pharmacy technician, my background there, and then just having my bachelor's in health science and all that good fun stuff. But definitely life coaching is more so my ministry, what God has called me to do, and that is where I am, and that is the work that I'm doing today. So yes, again, in this field of life coaching, relationship coaching, I get a lot of people in a lot of different types of situations. So I definitely think today's video is definitely going to be informative. I'm going ahead and get started, and I have to say, warning, there may be a few things in this video that may be very graphic, very vivid, all out, just uncomfortable to hear. So bear with me as I really dissect this thing, because if you're anything like me, maybe you didn't come from a home that was very candid about the kinds of men that are out there, the kinds of women that are out there. You might have just been tossed out there, just be careful, who you date, books before boys, all that kind of thing. And maybe you don't know a few of these terminologies, and that's what I'm here today, is just to inform you. More so my ladies today, maybe on another video, depending on how this goes, I'll see if I can touch on a few things for our fellas out there that are charting these rough dating waters. But I just want to get ready to talk about a topic. You already can see the name of the video. Alpha males, high value men, red pill men, blue pill men, purple pill men, all of these different types of men. And these definitions, us ladies probably have never heard of it, and that's what I'm here today. I'm going to go ahead and spill some tea, shed some light on some topics of what's going on out here in society. And if you're dating, to be aware, be very aware of these type of men, because they are there, because society is built that way, that it's just that way. And you might have had to learn the hard way. You may learn today, wow, I didn't know that was a name for that. Or you might have kind of experienced some of it, but you didn't really give it a name. But giving it a name will allow you to know what you're dealing with, and you want to be able to educate yourself. Definitely, I believe education is key and growing. So definitely, knowledge applied is power. So we want to be able to get as much knowledge as we can and apply that knowledge so we have power. And again, I'm going to be using my notes, because this topic is not just a one to talk off my head. Of course, I'm not a male. So today I'm going to be telling you about some different types of males. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. And again, another disclaimer, other than me not being a mental health counselor or a mental health therapist, I'm a life coach. When you're talking about dating and relationships, I just want to be able to say transparently, I get it. You know, I talk about God a lot on my channel, and I understand that I say that, you know, we should be abstinent and we should be celibate. You know, while we're, you know, the reason I'm saying that is to not push my beliefs off on you. It's really to say that it is dangerous if you're doing these behaviors and it's not going to perpetuate a healthy relationship. So we've all, you know, come into a relationship at times that we maybe had good intentions and the other person didn't, and then we end up with heartbreak. Or maybe you both had good intentions and then you both just end up with heartbreak. Whatever the case may be, whatever it looks like, you know, I just want to urge you to know that I'm realistic. I understand people, you know, have sex, you know, people are dating, people are doing all kind of things. As the old folks say, they're shacking up, you know, whatever the case. Like I said, I have seen it and heard it all. So when I talk, I want to just be transparent and not come off like I don't understand these things. But the reason I say, if I do mention being celibate and when I do mention being abstinent, it is only simply because even for men, to protect yourself away from the pain of the separation, because when you elevate, it causes separation. And if you've been sleeping with someone, it can, of course, cause heartbreak. Okay, so I'm just saying it as a protective. Of course, that is God's word, but I am realistic. I'm not a holier than thou Christian. I understand that people do fall into temptation at times, but the difference between a believer and a non-believer, or someone who's just living willingly in the sin, is that we're going to struggle out of that situation. We're not going to stay there and wallow. Excuse me. Last video tried to choke me up. If y'all notice, I'm doing a 2 for 2 for, so I got on my same shirt. Y'all gonna get these 2 videos today, okay? But I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. But I understand, you know, I'm going to be using my notes and just making sure I cover the topics, but this might be a little long, so if you have to replay this, pause it, come back to it, but share it with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't to my channel. Make sure that you hit the notification button to get notifications when I do post. Okay, so in dating, I understand there's this reality for women, excuse me, that we romanticize a lot, you know. I'm guilty of it. You know, we come from high school and we get out in the real world, and then we have this fantasy that we're going to meet our Prince Charming, and the world and the society has created this image in our minds, and to be able to break free from it is what people really need to do, is because it's not a game, it's not a test. You're not in relationships just for fun. These things are, they're called ships for a reason at the end. They're taking you somewhere. So, okay, ladies, this is to my ladies. I want you guys, you girls, my ladies, to stop romanticizing this Disney fairy tale that I can change him, that I can, you know, make him be something that I want him to be, because there is a whole nother kind of mutant man out here now. Okay, ladies, he is not playing with you. He is dead serious. You cannot change him. You cannot shape him. Now with your husband, that's a different story, but we're not talking about husbands right now. We're talking about dating, okay? We're talking about today a male that sees himself as an alpha male, okay? Men now are looking to steal your time and get you, and I'm just jumping right in because this has no time to wait, okay? Men now are looking to steal your time and get you emotionally attached, to build you up, slam you down emotionally.
If she's invested, y'all guys gotta understand, when people invested, they just don't give up that easy. I done fucking cooked 20 dinners. I done put 1,000 miles on my week to come see this shit. I ain't finna just give up like that. So now he losing interest. touching this, and that's when they chase.
No longer
Ladies,
thing.
you gotta
It's
be
now
careful.
all up here, okay? So this alpha male, okay, is a very aggressive, very dominant, very controlling, very abusive. And I hate to use the term narcissistic because it's so worn out. Just know that there is a man out there that is preying and he's plotting on you. Yes, it's you. And it's not just one. There's a whole society of men that are being programmed like this alpha male. And they're using the definition wrong. I'm going to get into the definition here, okay, shortly. But listen to this. They know that sex can no longer keep you, and that your investment of time and effort will get you attached, which means as your interest in them rises, they hope that you pursue them. And once you're 100% pursuing them, ladies, once you start to 100% pursue them, they will pull away. They will back off. They almost like pull the rug from under your feet because they're trying to get you emotionally attached. They will wine and dine you. The alpha male, he's out there. He don't care. He will take you to dinner. He'll come pick you up. He'll get you dressed up like your romanticized, mind is telling you that a good man should do, okay? So he's gonna do all of that, and once he has your interest 100%, and they consider this term as a high interest and low interest. If you're a high interest woman, then that means that you see them as someone that you are highly interested in. And if you're not pursuing them, they consider you a low interest. Treat you as such. They would do what it takes to get you in their control. That's this mutant version of an alpha male that's out there going around. So ladies, please be careful. So they're withholding love and affection. They're being socially programmed to feed you scraps. And I quote, they say, feed you scraps, this alpha male. So he'll throw you a few text messages, he'll take you on a couple of dates, and it's all just to get you hemmed up, jammed up in your thinking, which is going to create a very unhealthy. And if you come from a background with pre-existing conditions, maybe you struggle already with mental health, maybe you already struggle with codependency, or just anxiety and depression, this male is a detriment to you. Okay, so this is not a game, this is not a test, this is a new male out here that has been out here, but times are getting tough. We're in some very rough times, and this male is becoming more and more obvious. We see it, in the mainstream media. We see how the breakups are just like on one day and then off. They're buying all these lavish gifts and then they're off. It is a very toxic dating pool, okay? So you just need to be aware of this kind of man that considers himself an alpha male. Please do your research. I'm doing my best I can to bring it to your forefront, okay? But I believe, this is a mutant version of what a real alpha male is, and I'm going to go over that. But he's going to feed you scraps. He's going to take your sex. He's going to tear you down, and this is where the Christians want to come in and be like, oh, you probably shouldn't be having sex in the first place. Your mama didn't teach you to do that. And they're going to tell you, you probably shouldn't have been having your legs open if you stay off your back and all of this and all of that. Well, we know that everybody has fallen into temptation, which in terms of Christianity, if you're not a Christian, you may not see anything wrong. Well, what are you talking about? What's wrong with having sex? Well, it's called morals and standards, people. Something our society has no clue about, okay? If it's not about, sex, then our society's like, what is the big deal? So as a believer, as a Christian, that is a huge no. So he'll take your sex. Okay, sis, we know that. But now he's not just taking your sex. He's looking for you to be investing your time, your effort, your energy, so he can pick you up just to slam you down. He's got a whole game plan out on you, Okay, he's not your friend. He might have took you on a date. He might have hit you up. He might have listened to you talk about your aggravating coworker. Ladies, this is where you gotta do your work. You gotta sift through the crap. Okay, do your homework, ask the tough questions. I don't care if you sound like a broken record. The man for you, there's nothing you can do to push him away. Okay, and actually ask more questions. I urge you, have some standards, have some morals. Don't be afraid of him. If he can't take the heat, then he can get out the kitchen, period. Okay, all right. So he's looking to tear down your self-esteem, and these are not my own words. Okay, I'm going to try to include a clip, and I pray to God that it works. And if it doesn't, I'm just going to have to just do what I can, because we got to figure this out, ladies. You guys can't be out here dating these guys. They are married. They telling you, oh yeah, I'm going to leave my wife. No, he's not. You think he's going to leave? I'm out of character. Let me just move forward. Okay. He's going to keep you chasing him because you know what, ladies? They have you in a category as gold diggers. Then there's another lady that they consider is she just wants the relationship. Then there's another lady they consider that, you know, she just wanting your validation. And then they have they consider where it's a whole society of mess out here, a cesspool of dating. Ladies, I know if you're not already experiencing this, you will if you're not careful. So please hear me when I say this is not a test. Not a test. Okay, let me go ahead and drop these gems on y'all, ladies. Let me go ahead and give you some of these traits of the alpha male. Actually, first, the correct definition, which this mutant alpha male is not using the term alpha male correct. The correct version of an alpha male is actually a constructively honest guy, which these are 3 frequencies that you can look up. Actually, a gentleman by the name of Elliot House actually coined these phrases. There's the alpha, beta, and theta male. Basically, an alpha, he's in between the two, between the beta and the theta. Theta's kind of a lazy guy. Beta, he's just kind of like a sporadic guy. But the alpha male, he's more so like a balanced guy, so he's in the middle. So that's the correct terminology. But this mutant version of the alpha male is actually something completely, totally different. He has become now something a little bit more evil and not a game. Okay, let me get back in character because I really find this detrimental to mental health, to society, and this is almost to me borderline psychotic. Okay, this individual is a psychotic, sick person. He really needs help. Okay, so he is a very aggressive. This alpha male that I'm referring to, he also considers himself high value, aka also known as a red pill man. So he's aggressive, he's arrogant, he's scandalous, he has you in rotation, he has about 3 to 4 females that he's talking to at once, he's braggadocious, he's woke about the female nature. So this is some characteristics. He thinks marriage and relationships are traps. He may consider himself a risk taker because he's willing to do some things to get someplace in life. This red pill, blue pill came about whenever from the movie The Matrix, when Morpheus and Neo, whatever his name was, Keanu Reeves, whenever he was presented with a red pill and a blue pill. Basically, this red pill man is he's willing to go down the rabbit hole, just kind of like he accepts what society has taught him. You know, he's willing to face the facts of what society is, and this is all in reference to the female nature. So this red pill man, and I have gone down a list of some of the traits for an alpha male, and one of his traits, so one of his names, he's also known as a red pill man. He's aware of the female nature. So basically he's accepted the fact that women are trash. He feels like women, he's adopted or accepted this notion that all women are trash. Okay. He's comfortable about the truth about society, specifically women. So he's a red pill man. He's aware, so he's woke that, you know, women will marry you, divorce you, take your money, he has to pay alimony, all of that. So he's agreed that relationships are traps and he doesn't want to get in one. And if he's stringing you along, then his definite goal, when you start trying to push and when you start trying to ask, he'll throw you a bone. That's what this guy said. He's like, he'll throw the bee a bone. Throw the bee a bone. Now when I say bee, y'all know add the word itch. You fill in the blanks. Okay? So he gonna throw you a bone. Okay? He's gonna feed you scraps. These are, quote, this alpha male mutant's terms. Okay? So he might look like this. He disagrees with a blue pill man. A blue pill man is the next man. So he lives the normal life. He's this Disney character. He's in a love story, completely clueless, oblivious to women's nature. Okay? He's a nice person. He might buy gifts. The blue pill man, you know, he's considered weak-minded, clueless, a simp. He's nice. He's not woke about the female nature. That's just completely contrast to a red pill man. So there's this notion that, you know, he's not woke yet. So once he wakes up, he may then become a purple pill man. Now the purple pill man is jealous. They say this purple pill, he's conscious but willing to date. He's a variation of red pill, so he's kind of in the middle, but he's learned the truth about female nature, intellectually accepts it, yet he still decides to live his life the way when he was blue. So purple, he's kind of like in the middle. He wants to be able to accept the female nature somewhat of the red pill man, that women are trash, but then he wants to like play kind of like unconscious about it, kind of still like a blue pill guy. And I'm not saying this carelessly, I'm saying this not like to be reckless, but these are actual things, you guys. These are real things. And the purple pill is considered poison because he's kind of denying the truth of red pill. Like, he's taking poison because this is among men. This is how they view each other. Okay, so they have this whole society of men that are looking at each other like this, and they're falling in this category. And this is just me scratching the surface on this. I'm gonna do a little bit more about this because we've all had friends and, you know, family members that have dated someone maybe like one of these characteristics, but, you know, at the same time we never really put it into a frame of mind when we hear it. We're just like, oh, he's a cheater, he's a dog. But it gets deeper than that, you guys. It gets way more lethal than that. Literally with this alpha male, you got to watch out because he is a very aggressive man. Okay, he's gonna call a woman a B word. You know, he's gonna tell you, you know, like, I cheated on you, and the reason I cheated is because you wouldn't do the things that I asked you to do with me and another person. You count 1, 2, 3. You get it. So he's like a very aggressive man. But God has not given us a spirit of fear, ladies. You know, there is hope. And I haven't gone over that last man yet. But I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about this. Just to focus on you and how you get out of this red pill, blue pill, purple pill, black pill, alpha male, high value man. You just focus on you and the truths of your reality and how you can play best at this. Because it is in a man's mind a game until he really, really finds the one. It is a bad game, okay? You're going to find out as much as you can about the truth and about the situation that you're in. Ask questions, hard questions, tough questions. You have the Holy Spirit to guide you while you're dating. That's why you need to get close to God right now in this season. I don't care if you have done some wrong and you're just like, oh, I've fallen and I'm in fornication. I'm falling, I'm in all kind of sin. I'm doing this and that. I don't care. I don't care. Okay? Seriously. You need to be relying on God right now. Because he can see the other side of this man that you cannot. And God is not a bit more concerned about what you've done versus what you're going to continue to fall deeper in if you stay in a place that you know is toxic. Okay? So find out about as much as you can about the situation. Accept that truth. Find the optimal way how you should react with the knowledge that you've been given. So now that you have some knowledge, what are you going to do? Are you going to apply it? Okay? Ladies, do not act out of anger or be emotionally cloudy. During dating, this is not a time for you to be emotionally cloudy. Okay? Contrary to popular belief, you have it in you. You have it in you. God gave you a brain. So we are going to use that and be rational and think and ask hard questions and look past our trauma. Okay, we're gonna look past pain. Okay, you're gonna think rational. And this is where it's so toxic for the alpha male, is because he's doing things that may seem rational and then pull the rug from up under you, and then you're thinking irrational, and then you're unable to perpetuate health. You're perpetuating unhealthy, repetitive behavior with yourself that's going to keep you from your destiny. And that's why the other video I did with the same shirt on, I was just talking about the trauma. Because if you're dating someone and you're wanting to move forward with them, but they keep pulling the rug from under your feet and they're keeping on pulling the wool over your eyes, they're keeping you a mystery. They're keeping you, what their life is, a mystery, okay? So that's what this alpha male does. He's keeping his schedule, he's keeping his life a mystery. You know, he may throw you out a few bones and you kind of might start probing and asking questions, and you feel like he's maybe not kind of like getting back with you. He may just try to make it, you know, you're being rational, but they're going to make you feel like you're being irrational. You know, he's going to be doing all the things to kind of make that trauma that we talked about kind of come back up. And that's where you want to get out of that relationship. You want to seek God and make sure that you're reaching your optimal self. Because this man is scandalous. He is ruthless. He does not care about your feelings, honey. Okay? So, these things are happening in life, you guys. This video is one of many. I just wanted to begin to bring some definitions and traits and characteristics into the picture, just to be able to get a frame on it. Trying to be rational as well, but I get very passionate, if you say, about this. But yeah, let's go over it kind of real quick and just kind of see. The video's already 30 minutes long, but I'm going to run through these again. We have the alpha male. He's aggressive, he's arrogant, he's scandalous. Okay, we know the alpha male is ruthless. He thinks all women are trash. He thinks marriage is He's going to do everything he can to avoid that. Okay? Everything. And he's going to actually, he's willing to walk away from it at best. He's okay with that. Because he is not trying to get married. He's not trying to wife you. So quit trying to make him. Walk away. Believe a person when they tell you who they are the first time. Men will do that. But women as nurturers, we will keep on trying to have a fixer-upper because we want to try to see ourselves in them and fix some pain and trauma that we see. God wouldn't do you like that. And that's where I hadn't gone over the last man. But let me go ahead and go. We went over the alpha. Rerun this video. We got the beta. Weak-minded, clueless, simp, nice. You don't want that. Purple pill, a little variation of the both. So yes, we have lastly but not least is a kingdom man. Okay. Oh God, the kingdom man. Let's talk about it. Okay, this man right here, he's not gonna be perfect now, y'all, but you know, he is better than what's out there for us women that are believing the Lord and who are waiting patiently and who are really seeking the Lord for the relationship that they want. Now, ladies, whoever you are, gold diggers, I don't know, everything in between, you know, ladies who just want to stay where you are, not married, God bless you. But for us kingdom women who want that man of God, okay, who's doing what it takes to get that man of God, okay, who is practicing her spiritual disciplines and who's gonna be blessed by God, okay, this is what she has to look forward to. Okay, he is a man who is gonna pursue you. He's gonna take lead. Now, don't let that confuse you with the alpha male, okay? He gonna take lead because that's just what he's trying to do to get you in the king bed. Instead of taking you to the king, he's trying to get you to the king bed, okay? So that's not a kingdom man. Okay, godly man is gonna pursue you. This is a kingdom man, okay? He's gonna take lead.
I got really excited on the kingdom man part, if you didn't notice.
You don't have to wait around for him to do certain things. You won't have to keep reminding him to do certain things. He's going to be very intentional. He's going to pursue you relentlessly. He's going to protect you physically. He's going to create environments to let a woman know she's safe and protected, okay? He also is going to protect her emotions. His tone, he spoke kindly. This and these are references from the book of Ruth. Ruth 2:22. This is about Boaz. Our kingdom women know exactly what I'm talking about. Holy Bible for us Christians, you know, holy rollers, Jesus freaks, whatever you want to call us. But yeah. Basically, these are scriptures that show how Boaz was actually protecting Ruth, and these are just some of the traits of a kingdom man. So he's going to protect her physically, Ruth 2:22, Ruth 2:13, he protects her emotions, his tone, he spoke kindly to Ruth. He's not going to be calling her a thought, a bee, you know, trifling. Ladies, y'all we this is 2021. We not accepting that. Those days gone, sis. Over. Finito. Okay. We not settling. Applied knowledge is power. Don't forget. Alright, so we are, dating. We're collecting data. Dating with a purpose. So this kingdom man. Also, we have Ruth 3:7. He protect her sexually. Ruth laid at the feet of Boaz until the morning. You hear me? The Bible made sure they pointed out that Boaz slept at one end of the bed and she slept at the other end of the bed. Okay, they slept the night with each other. Now they slept over each other's house, but Boaz wasn't like David where he, you know, laid with Bathsheba. Okay, so yeah, ladies, we got work to do. I hope that you started somewhere, because I have given you all some great information today. On a serious note, y'all, this is just the beginning. We have a long way to go. Put on your boots. Strap on your boots. We got work to do. Okay? Let's stop talking about the next show on Netflix. Quit Netflixing and chilling. Get you some self-development today. Sign up for some coaching sessions. You can catch me on Facebook, Kendra Curry LLC. You can catch me on my Instagram, Kendra Curry Coaching. You can also email me at booking@kendracurry.com. You can also catch me at www.kendracurry.com. But we have an infinite amount of material out here, ladies, for us to know exactly what to do. No more excuses. It's an end of an era, okay? And actually, Sarah Jakes Roberts just preached that this past Sunday, and I'm going to put the link in my description box because that was an awesome message. And let this be an end of an era for you to stop settling, okay? Because God has more. Believe it and receive it. In Jesus' name, until next time, love y'all. Bye.